Local sporting organisations are putting the call out for young athletes with disabilities to start training for a major contest. The Junior Disability Games are happening at Cambridge in April, and Kieran Wall from Parafed Otago joins us now to explain why athletes are being scouted now. Good evening, Kieran.
Thank you for having me.
So firstly, what are the Junior Disability Games?
The Junior Disability Games is the primary or the only opportunity for people under the age of 21 who have a physical or sensory disability to engage in nationwide competition against their peers. So that's across the whole country. So it's the only real opportunity that those with physical disabilities under the age of 21 get to go away and compete representing Otago, wearing the jersey, flying the flag in the whole calendar year really. So it's the only major disability specific event for those guys to compete in.
And why is there a push to get local athletes organised early?
It's a big event, and I think when you're trying to organise any major team or any sports side together to travel to the other end of the country, it takes a bit of time, and there's also a focus on getting our athletes prepared, well drilled and organised and committed to their sports to give themselves not only the best chance to be successful but the best chance to enjoy that event and to make the most from the experience.
And how many locals are you hoping will participate?
Last year we had 15, which was a really good number because it was the first time we actually took a squad as Parafed Otago. This year we're probably looking for between 15 and 18. We are expecting to have more people interested, but a competition for places is always healthy.
So tell us, what sports are Dunedin para-athletes typically strong in?
Athletics is probably the one event that Dunedin para-athletes have a really, really good history in. That's going all the way back to the 1960s. There's been some really big names in para-athletics that have come from Dunedin. Currently we're also looking at sports such as wheelchair rugby, wheelchair basketball, swimming and triathlons are a very big sport that's growing nationally, and something that we're hoping that Dunedin athletes can also contribute to and get some really good rewards from that.
And tell us about some of their latest international successes.
We've got three of our members and 6 athletes from Otago who have recently returned from the IPC Para World Championships, and 3 of them won medals there. I think they set something like 14 national records. So they had an amazing team environment and they performed really well, flying both the New Zealand flag and the Otago flag. Nice, all proud.
And I understand you've just held a public information session. How much interest was there?
At this point already, we've already had around 10 people express interest in trying to make the squad, which is good considering we're a fair few months away from naming that team or from looking at who we're going to select. So there's been a bit of interest, and we're hoping that over the next couple of months that's really going to continue to drive forward and pick up, and we'll be able to create a really vibrant and enthusiastic team that's going to go away and do us all proud.
And what are some of the challenges in getting the athletes to a national tournament?
The biggest challenge, I think, for all sports organisations is funding. So that's a huge one. Last year we took 15 athletes, as I said, and it cost around $1,000 an athlete, plus 4 or 5 support staff. So it's a pretty expensive pursuit, but it's one that's definitely worthwhile. On top of we will look to local organisations to help fund us, sponsor us, local gaming trusts, etc., which have helped us in the past. We'll also be doing some local fundraising in the community, sausage sizzles, those types of things, just to help spread awareness of what we're trying to do and also create that connection between the wider Dunedin community and the para-athletes and the kids that will be coming away with us.
And finally, for anyone watching who's interested, how can they find out more?
First port of call would be to go to our website, which is www.parafedotago.com, and also on there's contact details for myself, and get hold of me. Hopefully I'll have good answers to good questions, and we can try and see how we can find opportunities for everybody to get engaged and to make the most of their successes, talents and achievements.
Kieran Wall, thank you very much for joining us.
All right, thank you.